Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood, okay? I'll give a score like I did with Heavensward after I finished it. More or less did the same thing, spoke my thoughts about how I felt just about the expansion. So Stormblood, it definitely had some good moments that I enjoyed, right? Some of my favorite parts of Stormblood definitely was the portion where you meet the different clans, especially that one clan where they were kind of like built for battle. They die, they get reborn under a different name, no memories. More like how like the Gestrals are in Expedition 33, like they'll die, but they'll come back, but no longer have their former memories, right? So kind of like that, except they were made for just fighting. I thought that section of the game was really cool. Just how different all the clans were and all the different skirmishes they had all across whatever the radius was, right? Like all the different skirmishes and going across the sea, the Red Sea. Like I actually thought all that was pretty cool. When we got to Kugane, thought that was pretty dope as well. It actually started to go a little downhill for me later on for some reason. Like we were getting closer and closer, nearing the final battle, and it just didn't feel like it, honestly. Like I know parts of my stream were kind of like broken up towards the later half of Stormblood. I get that, right? It does kind of affect the build up of it, I guess, if you will, the appeal. But the thing is, for me, I think the biggest issue is there was nothing in Stormblood I felt heavily attached to, right? There wasn't really any of the characters I love. There was never really any point of the story after the whole meeting Lord Hien and reclaiming back his home. Like I thought the part with Yotsuyu and Gotetsu was actually really good. I thought that I enjoyed that part, right? Like I said, I feel like after that part, and we just got closer and closer to the final battle, it just felt anticlimactic for me. Like I didn't even know I was this far in this. Like I started the stream, I'm pretty sure I was like, provided when you look up percentage of the story, that's gonna include post Stormblood and pre Shadowbringers. I get that, but like I didn't even know I was that far into the story. I thought I at least had another stream or two, right? Because I technically still got like 40 quests left, and yeah, there was really no character I felt attached to. Don't get me wrong, I do like Lise. I don't mind her. I don't think I like her enough to be like the standout-ish type of character and have that role to be the forefront of a DLC or of an expansion, right? I liked her a lot as Ida, right? More of like a side character. You have your inputs here and there with Papi Limo, showed up here and there every now and then, but I don't hate her. I don't think she's good enough to be that standout character. That's like having Naruto, but the main character is like Kiba or something, right? I don't know. She just didn't stand out enough for me. I didn't like her enough to have that lead role, you know what I mean? But yeah, the clans, the part with the clan I thought was really good. But Xenos, I think the correct pronunciation, no issue with them. I get it, right? You know, having all this power, and well, I'm probably not gonna explain it right because I'm still trying to like grasp everything as a whole. But yeah, you know, not having someone at his equal, I'm sure, because like way back when they already found out his motive for doing this, because they're trying to figure out, why is he doing all this? Why is he killing all these people? He's like, oh, he's just doing it for like the thrill of the challenge. He's doing it just to test his own skill. You know, my character got humbled twice for Christ's sake, right? That's that. Never again. I murdered the hell out of you. Sorry. And like, I get that, but oh, also going underwater. Yeah, let the whole portion, Red Sea, the clans like that. That was like kind of the middle of Stormblood, because even early Stormblood for me was pre-Stormblood, post Heavensward was fire. And that's factoring in the Warrior of Darkness and like his homies. That was fire. Got into the game, felt like it was a little slow start, got to the mix of things with all the skirmishes, you know, started to build up a little bit for me. But towards, as it goes on, I'm sitting here like, this is not feeling like a final battle. I'm not getting goosebumps whatsoever. There's not a single character out I feel that way about, right? I like Lord Hien a lot. I like him a lot. Gosetsu I thought was cool, nice, a different vibe he brought, right? And yeah, like I said, at least didn't, not to be in the role that she was in. I like her better as a side character, basically. And yeah, I mean, Raoban, I'm always gonna like that man, right? I felt like at some point in the story, because I know early on, I don't know if it was pre-Stormblood. No, yeah, it was actually post-Heavensward when Omega had fought that dragon. I don't remember the name of the dragon. It wasn't Nidhogg, but it was some affiliation or something. Xenos had no development. That's what it. Yeah, that's probably how I felt. Yeah. Shinryu. Yeah, there we go. I feel like when we saw that, and then they had mentioned a little after, it's like, oh, you know, they've gotten to Omega before us, and then after that, I just felt like, yo, why are we not talking about this whole Omega and Shinryu thingy? Hresvelgar? No, it wasn't Hresvelgar. It was Shinryu. But I thought the story's just gonna be about, I mean, sure, it was just different battles and skirmishes. I don't know, for me, overall, the story wasn't as strong for me. Oh, I did like, damn, what's her name? I had a nickname for her. Serena? Because I always call her Serena Gomez. I do like her. I like her. I think she's a pretty cool character. You know, I like Lord Hien as well, but there wasn't that character that I love. I'm talking about like Oshifont. I'm talking about like Minfilia. I'm talking about like, well, Iceheart, you know? But yeah, overall, if I were to give it a rating, for me, it was just inconsistent with how I felt. Usually I gave Heavensward a 10. At that point, it just marked that 14 is one of my favorite games ever. This, I would give maybe a 6.5. 7 is good, solid. Anything below that, it's like a little inconsistent for me and how I felt. But yeah, I would honestly give it like a 6.5, something under a 7, but a 6.5. I call her Strawberry Dragon. What's up, Gate? But overall, I mean, definitely, I did like the portion of the story where we were going to different towns, and it's like, is that Gosetsu? Oh, bro, we're screwed. Get that man out of here, man. We're already oppressed. We don't need y'all making it worse. Especially if y'all got one of y'all people on a Want It Down poster, for Christ's sake, you know? Yeah, like the characters were, some of the, there's quite a few of the characters I actually did like. Like I said, the few of the characters in the clan, I can't remember the name. And Serena, obviously Lord Hien, Gosetsu was cool. Yagiri, obviously, well, she's not from this expansion, right? We've seen her in ARR. But yeah, I wouldn't have minded if I seen Yagiri more than Lise. Well, I wouldn't want to see her that often either for that role. Yeah. I guess that's like my final rating for Stormblood. It failed to grasp me, if you will, right? Not to say it's bad or good, it's just my own personal experience. I'll give it a 6.5. I'll give it a 6.5. I see why the general consensus that this is people's least favorite expansion. I can see it now after playing through it. Like, I've been going through the entire expansion, like, you know, so far it seems kind of cool. I want to see why people hate Lise. I want to see where it goes from here. I'm not going to compare it to Heavensward. You know, I enjoyed it in a different way, in which I did. But then, like I said, it gets to points where it's like, okay, I don't really care enough about this character, or I don't know enough about this character, wish this character had more progression. And overall, I'm actually happy that I finished it. So now we can get to post Stormblood, pre-Shadow, and we'll see what that's about. The whole Zeno state actually doesn't even factor me anymore, even if he shows back up. Don't comment on that, of course. I don't mind that. Like, I'm fine with that now, only because I didn't really care enough about the character to begin with. Soundtrack, obviously, soundtrack's Shadowbring. Ooh, sorry. Soundtrack of Stormblood. I like that. I like that. Overall, I enjoyed obviously Heavensward OST more, but they did definitely have some good OST. People hate Lise? I was told a few times that, oh, you're gonna hate Lise later on. Oh, I don't. Yeah, that actually, I had quite a few people actually tell me that, which is funny. Because I still don't technically hate Lise. I just felt like the shoes are too big for her to fill to have that type of role. But I didn't mind her. I don't hate her. I actually liked Lise. I want to say more than a lot of people in Stormblood. I didn't mind her, I guess, every now and then. She seemed very gung-ho, for sure, in a lot of scenarios, man. But yeah, that's honestly my overall rating for Stormblood, chat. 6.5. All right, now that we've gotten that out the way, what rating would y'all give Stormblood? And who would be like y'all favorite character in this expansion? It just didn't hit hard enough for me. It didn't hit the heart. 5 for you. That's fair. Like I'm not like super harsh with ratings, never that, of course. But like I said, there are still moments I did enjoy of it. It just got a little overshadowed by the situations I didn't care for as much, and or lack of development for some characters. Yotsuyu's a favorite character? I don't mind her character at all. I like Yotsuyu, but Lord Hien and Serena, I enjoy those characters. Say 7 to 8 because of post Stormblood. So are we including? Well, for now, I'll just keep actual Stormblood. A score. Because anything afterwards could be build up for the next expansion. So I'm just gonna only count this. Yeah, I'm only gonna count this because the next bit of it is probably like the final conclusion, maybe the tying up loose ends of Stormblood, and then it gets to pre-shuttle. So that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I do want to see what happens in post Stormblood though, but yeah, 6.5 out of 10 for me is what I'll give it. Yeah, I gave Heaven's Ward an easy 10. Easily made it one of my favorite games of all time, and the first time I ever cried from a video game. So Heaven's Ward 10, Stormblood 6.5. Let us see what Shadowbringers bring to the table. So like I said, let's no foreshadow, no spoilers. I want to see everything first and foremost just with my eyes. Looking forward to it though. I'm looking forward to Shadowbringers. I don't know what expansion made Vanessa cry, and it takes a lot to make that woman cry, and I can't wait to get to whatever made her feel that way, because she is in Dawn Trail, I think. So I have a lot of catching up to do. Yeah. Those are my final thoughts on Stormblood. Who cried? Oh, Vanessa. I just don't know at what point of the story she did. Obviously, I don't want to know. Fruitcake, Vanessa. Because when we played 14, I was pretty much busy with daily uploading on YouTube, so I never really got far. So hence why I continued from I continued from the primals before Shiva, Ramu in the forest. I continued from that point in the story. Meanwhile, she was already in Walker. I think this is before Dawn Trail was out. I don't want to know though. Yeah. I don't know what expansion she was in. Maybe Dawn Trail? I'm not even sure. Yeah, it's my final thoughts on it. It's not like one of those moments where I was like, man, I can't wait for this to end. Like, it wasn't any of that type of feeling. It was more so of, when is it gonna hit me? Right? When is it gonna hit that point of the story? When is it gonna hit? It just never came for me. So better luck next expansion. Now you got to the good part of Stormblood. Congrats. That's crazy. Nah, yeah, I gave pretty much a whole speech already, Elusive, in my opinion on Stormblood. Like I said, if you want TLDR overall score, I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. Below solid. 7 is like the baseline. I think 7 out of 10 is solid, a solid score. I'll give it a 6.5. Yeah, nothing that really grabbed me, right? I don't mind Lise, but like I said, I think she's much better not being shown as much. Okay, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, because I don't want to get foreshadowed or spoiled of anything for sure. I had somebody freaking spoil the Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement, which I had no idea that they're going to show. That was actually a long time chatter. I just banned them, dude. Like, out of all the games I get spoiled as Kingdom Hearts 4, half of my name comes from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I banned them. So, my name is Riku, for Christ's sake. That's the last game you want to spoil for me. Like, I don't mind Lise, but the role she had for this was just too big of shoes to fill. Yeah, the director a while ago. Yeah, Stormblood is certain parts of it I enjoyed, but it was just too inconsistent how I felt. Serena was a cool character. Lord Hien is a cool character. Gosetsu's not bad. Right? Yeah, that's how I feel, to be honest. So now we have post Stormblood, which I have an idea what that's gonna get back to. I really do. So, never played a Kingdom Hearts game. I kind of want to try one. You should start from Kingdom Hearts 1. Okay, if I'm being completely honest, bro, if you want to play in chronological order, GG's, good luck. All right? You know, I mean, you don't have to, but we're gonna play a release order. I mean, you can play like Birth by Sleep. Can I ask for a spoiler? Dono finally learns how to heal. Insane, right? Oh, Vanessa, I finished Stormblood. You want to know what my score is for Stormblood? Oh, do you, brother? Unless you already heard it. If you're lurking, you dork. I've been here. What the hell? I hate you. Good. I don't have to repeat anything I've said then. Good. Good. But I have an idea what post Stormblood is going to be. I'm not going to say anything. I don't want anybody to say anything. Shush. 6 is too much. 6 too much blood? That's crazy, bro. 6 because it got Storm in its name. Yeah, I give it a 6.5. I've been here too. Y'all just stalking me now, bro. What the hell, faux shizzle? Not like this, man. Yeah, I honestly can't wait till the next expansion. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm tired of being spoiled of stuff. Don't worry, you're good, Tony. Don't worry. I just want to bring it up for anyone that is lurking, for Christ's sake, right? Yeah. Supporting. That's crazy. That's a crazy way of covering up the word stalking. Look outside and the tree, Riku, Vanessa's in it. I don't know, man. I just looked at the shortest thing outside. That might have been her. Like, I am in the trees. My eyes just gravitated towards the smallest thing I saw outside. I think it was a child. It could have been Vanessa. Man, this is the wackiest end to Kingdom Hearts yet. Crazy, right? Bro, I didn't know Resident Evil ended like this. I'm under Riku's bed. You better not be. Aren't you short? No, I'm normal height. Stop it. With the knife, right? Are you calling me a Tonberry? Hello? Hey, man. I am not a Tonberry. No, you're good, Tony. You're Gucci. That's just for any lurkers, because I don't know who the hell could be watching. For all I know, God could be watching. Well, God always watching. Love you, big guy. But yeah, one hit Tomber, insane. No, Vanessa has the knife. Duh. She better not have anything sharp in her hand, or anything that blows up, or anything that's sharp. That's forbidden. Off limits. You need to make Riku a Tonberry cosplay? All right, go ahead. You make me a Tonberry cosplay, and guess who the only target is for me? You. All right? You're gonna see some evil souls around me, surrounding my body, and I'm literally just gun it straight to you. I'm gonna walk as slow as possible. I swear to God, it's gonna be like the scariest game of tag. If I catch you, you're dead. Just know that. I will walk as slow as possible for you. My sister-in-law should have one. Oh my God. Are you going to say doink as you do it? Hey, might as well, man. Hey, you did it. We did it. I try to do like Goofy. Now we can finally play the game. Damn, all y'all are Stormblood haters. That's crazy, bro. Vanessa cosplay is just holding a damage sign that says not. No, though, that'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Just hold my damage numbers. I don't hate Stormblood. Fair enough. So I was asking chat, pretty much. I gave my rating for it, my thoughts and opinions. What would y'all give it? Like out of 10, Stormblood. Like I said, 7 for me is like solid score in general. Not a hater, but we know its faults for sure. I know. I just like calling y'all a hater, right? I'm projecting. No, I'm not projecting. I'm in the minority. I enjoy Stormblood. There's a few people that came in my stream. There's this one guy that came in my stream, and it was like, I don't know why people like Heaven's Ward as much. I like Stormblood much better. And then you know what my question was? Did you pay attention to the story? He was like, nah, not really. And I explained the whole entire story to him. And you know what you want to know what his response was? Damn, I guess it wasn't that bad. Like legit. Like, that's literally his response. And Chase like, damn, okay, I guess I like it a little more now. Hey, you know? it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny because I didn't think he would actually like take in consideration how I felt about the story. Because I'm talking about from point A to point B, I gave him the Heaven's Ward. I gave it to him. Yeah, I bent them over in Heaven's, all of his ward. Like,